one of the things that I'm hung up on is we grew up as young conservatives, and one of the things that we were steeped in was the liberal bias in the media. And if you knew a lot about conservative policy, or you were engaged in those debates and you'd listen to a story on NPR about something, you would sit there and be like, well, that's not right. That's not the correct way to frame that issue or whatever. And so I was certainly, the bias in the media was something that I focused on. And somehow, though, Fox News, the entire primetime lineup is texting the chief of staff using the phrase us. Like, one of the things that I tweeted this, but like, Fox News is going to have no trouble at all weathering this particular scandal. For any other news station, it would be catastrophic because the expectations of them, the reason Chris Cuomo gets fired is the expectations is that they have an obligation. And there is an entire media ecosystem, people have built their careers in conservative media banging on about left-wing bias in our media. And it's not that there's not some truth to that. It's that the response of Fox News is so wildly disproportionate to the point where what they do is not news at all. It is constructions of alternate realities. And what the texts show is that they knew in that moment how bad it was. And like 6 hours, it's just like the vaccines. They all are vaccinated. They're all taking the pandemic seriously, but they go out and they tell their audiences that, I don't know, these vaccines could be really dangerous. I don't know. Look at this. They all wear masks. You see clips of the Fox News newsroom and everybody's wearing masks, right? Because they're protecting themselves, but they're happy to scare their viewers and give them bad information. And it's the same way on January 6th. And so nobody says, boy, I'm so shocked the Fox News primetime lineup was doing this. Everybody's like, of course they were. And they escape accountability because of that, because we don't expect anything better of them.
Consider the counterfactual that Lester Holt is tweeting President Biden right now and saying, Mr. Biden, this inflation stuff, this is hurting us. This is hurting our side. You got to do something about this right now. I mean, obviously it would be catastrophic. Lester Holt would be out on his ass the next day. But Fox has been, the notion that they were unbiased has been a troll from the start. I mean, The whole fair and balanced tagline, some of the viewers, some of the rubes might have taken it seriously, but a lot of the viewers knew it was a joke, right? It was a troll of the other side. It was saying, the other side isn't balanced either, so we're just going to do this, fair and balanced news. So their audience has been conditioned for this, right? So there would be no reason for anybody in the audience to be upset. That what they would expect would be for the hosts would be texting with the president and the chief of staff giving them advice.